Don't you dare turn away from me.
Can I help you?
Your ridiculous, unnecessary bonfire of a barbecue. The smoke went directly into Apollo's face.
Years.
My horse, who is now somewhere in those hills because you frightened him.
I've been cooking here for 3 years.
And today you chose to make it enormous.
Which direction did he go?
North. Through the old mill gate.
I'll find him.
How did you find him so quickly?
I know these hills.
He doesn't go to strangers.
I wasn't a stranger to him. Animals know.
Thank you.
Be careful on the north path. The stones are loose past the mill.
No. That lavender is 3 years old. Absolutely not.
You look like your mother tonight.
That blue gown brings out the sparkle in your eyes, my dear.
You say that every time I wear blue,
Because every time you wear blue, kind, it is true.
Chef Marceau has outdone himself again.
Don't tell him. His ego barely fits in the kitchen as it is.
I would abdicate everything for this souffle.
I'll let Marceau know his soufflé is worth a kingdom.
At minimum.
This is my favorite hour of the day, you know?
Mine too, Papa.
You clean up well. For a man who smells of barbecue.
You wore gold.
Is that an observation or a compliment?
Bath.
You left before the third waltz.
The third waltz is always the longest. And you were beginning to look rather pleased with yourself.
Was I?
Insufferably.
And that bothered you.
Everything about you bothers me. It's becoming quite exhausting.
That man tonight. The grey-haired one near the entrance.
You'll need to be more specific. This palace collects gray-haired men.
He didn't shake your hand. He bowed.
Lord Pembury has an old back. He bows at everyone 8.
He called you Your Highness.
He is a very formal man to Tet.
The footman stepped back when you walked in. All of them. At the same time. And the tiara.
Purely decorative Tate.
Serafina.
Fine. Yes. I am a princess. Are you gonna bow?
Is that what you'd like?
Every person in that room would bow without being asked.
I'm not every person in that room.
Clearly.
You chased your horse down my lane, princess. You drank my cold coffee. You stood in my garden while Apollo ate 3 years of lavender. Bowing feels a little late.
You have absolutely no idea how to speak to a princess.
No. But I know how to speak to you.
Nobody speaks to me the way you do.
I know. I know.
It's very annoying.
I know that too.
What is written in the stars above cannot be unwritten by our hands. Every road I've walked in search of love led me back to where fate always planned. I have run from it. I have prayed against it. But the river finds the sea. What is meant will always reach me. What is mine will come to me. Like the water knows the stone it seeks. Like the winter knows it yields to spring. There is someone written in my bones, someone I don't know yet, someone the stars have always seen. So I'll stop running from the open road. I don't know yet. Someone the stars have always seen. So I'll stop running from the open road. Stop building walls the wind will break apart. What is written fond will be written. Heart is mind high. Will find height its way to meet. Let go and fade into the quiet light.
Turn around.
I didn't know anyone was Turl.
How long were you standing there? How long were you standing there?
Three seconds. Rest detect. Possibly more than 3 seconds.
You heard me singing.
Yes.
Everything.
Everything.
I know. I could tell. It was the most beautiful thing I have ever heard.
It was a private song.
I know. I'm sorry.
Nudge.
You did this deliberately.
You're doing it wrong.
I've caught fish here every week for 4 years.
And yet the rod angle is completely wrong.
Right. You fish.
I am a princess. I know everything.
Punishment for the watching.
I see. And the sitting this close?
Also punishment.
You have a very strange justice system.
I am the crown. I make the rules.
The song. Did you write it yourself?
When I was 17.
Why? And now?
I came to this lake and sang it, didn't I?
Yes. You did. Did.
Can I ask you something?
You're going to anyway.
Why does a man like you live alone in a cottage in the Cotswolds cooking barbecue for no one?
The barbecue is for me.
That is the saddest thing I have ever heard.
You eat dinner alone with your father in a 40-foot dining room.
That is completely different.
Is it?
We have a chandelier. You should smile more.
Should I?
It's high. Tolerable.
High praise from a princess.
Don't push it.
You come here often? To this lake?
Every time the palace gets too loud.
And how often is that?
I have been coming here since I was 9 years old.
And in all that time, Carl,
No one has ever followed me here. Until now.
I had a fishing rod.
You haven't caught a single thing.
Haven't I?
That was terribly smooth for a man who smells of rosemary.
You noticed?
I notice everything. It's a curse. James.
If you tell anyone about the singing so,
I won't.
I will have Apollo destroy the rest of your garden.
He's already eaten the lavender.
There is still the rosemary.
Your secret is safe, Seraphina.
You cut your hair.
That was 2 years ago, Jack.
I've been meaning to mention it. You look well.
You look exactly the same as always.
Devastatingly handsome?
I was going to say predictable.
How is Aldrich?
Aldrich. Papa is Papa. He reorganized the library again last week. By color this time.
By color? What about
Subject is apparently less important than aesthetic.
I always liked that about him.
And you? How are you, Sarah?
I am always perfectly fine.
That is exactly what you say when you are not.
How long are you staying?
A week. Perhaps 2. Father has business with yours. I anticipate our families will finalize the agreement shortly.
And you?
I wanted to see the Cotswolds.
Then you must ride out tomorrow. The valley is extraordinary this time of year.
Will you show me?
Of course. Of course.
Don't look at me like that.
It's nothing. It's completely nothing. She's a princess. I am aware that is not a counter-argument. He's a prince, Apollo, an actual prince, with a title and a palace, and presumably a very good fishing rod. Stop that. I live in a cottage. I cook barbecue alone on Tuesdays. My most meaningful relationship before this week was with the lavender you ate. Don't. Cess. She sat with me at the lake. She smiled. She told me about the song.
She let me hear the song. She's never let anyone hear that song.
She has a prince, a childhood prince, the kind who knew her before she was Tate. Her. What if it isn't me? What if it was never going to be me?
You weren't at the lake today. Or yesterday. James, what happened?
Nothing happened.
You're lying.
I'm sitting in my garden.
You're sitting in your garden the way someone sits when they are trying very hard not to feel something.
You must go home, Serafina. It's late now.
I didn't ride here in the dark to be sent home.
Why did you ride here?
Because you disappeared.
And I noticed.
And I didn't want to notice. But I did.
Prince Jack is here. They say he asked your father fanned.
Who told you that?
Does it matter?
James Parkinston.
He's a good man. He can give you everything. Everything that Maney.
Is that what you think this is about? Everything I can be given?
I'm a man with a cottage and a broken lavender border. He is a prince.
I have lived my entire life surrounded by everything. Chandeliers and titles and men who bow. And I came to your gate in the dark too, because you are the only person too who has ever made me feel like two.
Serafina.
Say it.
I can't.
Because of Jack.
Because of everything. Because of who I am. Because of what I was born into.
That my marriage would not be mine to choose.
Not really. It would be 10. It would be a treaty, a union, a decision made in rumance. I have to choose a prince, James. That is not cruelty. That is simply Tade what I am. Decision made in rooms toss.
And if you didn't have to choose?
You know what I would choose?
Then that is enough. That is enough for me.
It isn't enough. It isn't nearly enough. James Poed, I don't want it to be enough. Enough.
Sorry.
The lavender here is extraordinary, isn't it?
I lost mine recently. A horse.
A horse ate your lavender.
And the rosemary. And one very good pot of coffee.
then you need it more than I do.
Thank you.
Rosalind Cavendish. And before you ask, I am that Cavendish. Cavendish. You didn't flinch.
Should I have?
Most people do. It's rather refreshing. Dish. Tell me about this horse. The one with the coffee vendetta.
He belongs to someone else. But he seems to have decided otherwise.
Horses are very wise about these things.
They sense fear, but they respond to kindness.
So I'm told. I spent 4 years in this garden dye, thinking I had chosen solitude.
I had not chosen it. I was simply waiting, without knowing what I was waiting for. And then you stood across a lavender stall and argued with me about nothing.
And then you stood across a lavender stall, and I thought, oh, there it is. Rosalind Cavendish, will you stay in this garden?
I have loved you, Cand, since before I understood what love was. Serafina,
Yeah,
will you do me the extraordinary honor, Yura,
yeah.
of becoming my wife?
Yes. Yes, Jack. I will.
His Royal Highness Prince Jack of Aldenmore, and Her Royal Highness Princess Serafina of Thornfield. Mr. James Whitmore III and Lady Rosalind Whitmore.
Shall we greet the Whitmores? Rosalind is an old acquaintance of Father's Pine.
Whitmore, good to see you here. Your Highness.
Your Highness. What a magnificent evening.
Are you happy?
Are you?
You were quiet tonight.
You haven't spoken in 2 hours.
I spoke at dinner.
To Lord Ashworth. About trade routes. That doesn't count. Was it the Whitmores? I noticed when we were introduced.
It was a long evening. I'm tired.
Serafina. Look at me.
Nothing happened, Jack.
Sure.
I am simply tired. It was a long evening. I would like to rest now. Do not laugh. You're unbelievable. I know, I can't breathe.
I look ridiculous.
You look perfectly ridiculous.
It's freezing.
Oh, look at it fall. It's beautiful, isn't it? Just like magic.
You married her. "4 months. 4 months, James, after you stood in your garden and held my face in your hands and said, you married her."
Serafina Addy.
Don't say my name like that. Not here. Not tonight.
Science.
You told me that what you felt was enough. That it was enough for you.
It was.
Then how? How did you go from that garden seed, from that night seed, to standing in a ballroom with a wife on your...
What did you want me to do, Serafina?
For a woman who told me, in her own garden, that she had to choose a prince, that she had to choose her kingdom.
I know what I said.
Then what are you asking me? What is it you want from me right now in this library tonight?
I want you to tell me, Sake, that you didn't love her the moment you met her. I want you to tell me, Sade, that you didn't just seize me, replace me staying like I was nothing, like what happened between us nothing. As nothing.
Replace you? You think I replaced you? You, who sat in my garden and told me you had to choose a prince.
As nothing. Do you love her? Do you love her?
Yes.
But it is real, and it is mine, and she deserves all of me, not the part that is left over.
She is lucky to have all of you.
I'm sure the journey will be perfect.
Of course, Your Highness.
James Murrad, you'll freeze. James Murrad, you'll freeze.
Not yet. I brought you a hot one.
That one must be freezing.
Thank you, Jack. Jack. Come in.
I have waited, Pi, my entire life for this night.
I know that you have, that there are things that you have that you have never shown me. And I want you to know that I do not need those doors open. I do not need succeed every room. I just need to be allowed to stay in whatever room you will have me in. I have loved you since you were 7 years old, time, and furious and magnificent and completely yourself.
I am sorry that I made you wait. I am sorry that I was.
You're here now.
I'm here now.
Seraphina,
I'm ready.
We are gathered here today in the sight of God and this kingdom to witness the joint souls. Do you, Jack, take Seraphina to be your wife from this day forward?
I do.
And do you, Seraphina, take Jack to be your husband from this day forward in all things for all time?
I do.